Car companies and the United Auto Workers Union are starting the week off with a new round of talks, but the two sides still appear to be pretty far apart.
Yeah, the historic strike is now in its fourth day. This is the first time in the union's 88-year history it is simultaneously striking against the big three automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis, which makes Chrysler. Only about 9% of the union is picketing right now, but that percentage could grow larger. NBC News correspondent Maggie Vespa is outside the Ford plant currently on strike in Wayne, Michigan. Maggie, I know there's a lot of activity around you. Has any progress been made in the negotiations, and what are the key sticking points right now?
As far as the sticking points goes in, Clay, I mean, really, we're kind of in a pick-your-poison situation. It seems like a lot of the key demands, the union and the companies, the big three, as they're called, are still miles apart. At least that's according to UAW President Shawn Fain. I mean, you look at some of the union's demands that have made big headlines. That includes the 4-day work week, which it's been reported that is something of sort of a counterbalance the union hopes to some workers working like 6 to 7 day weeks, hoping potentially they could meet in the middle. You also hear about the pay demands, specifically the union demanding a 40% hike, and Stellantis, for some perspective, over the weekend offering a 21% hike. Fain immediately calling that a no-go. Here's more of what he had to say this morning on Morning Joe about kind of the road ahead.
They're going to have to address the ending tiers. They're going to have to address the pay rates, cost of living allowance. The majority of our workers now do not have any retirement security. That's a big issue. And then you have our retirees, and you know, there's several issues to move on still. So job security issues, this transition to EV, there's a lot of concerns with this.
Yeah, the transition to electric vehicles also a very big concern. Those cars and parts take less labor to make. So people out here, again, picketing on day 4. You can hear the honking, the support. That's not weakening as this strike continues on, guys.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.